Well, it's kind of died down, but there was a thing going around about Emma Watson, the chick who played Hermione in the Harry Potter franchise, and apparently played characters in other movies. I don't know. I never saw her in anything except Harry Potter, so I don't really care. Um, it's kind of like seeing any of those kids, like, well, I mean, they're full-fledged adults now. It's like seeing any of them in any other movie. Like, I remember Rupert Grint, the guy who played Ron, really tried to get into stuff. The only one who really, like, caught everybody's attention was Daniel Radcliffe, because he was naked with a horse at one point on Broadway, which, I mean, hey, like, whatever floats your boat, man. But the recent one to get a lot of publicity has been the girl, Emma Watson. And everybody was talking about this whole thing. Oh, she's Jay Shetty podcast. She's on the Jay Shetty podcast, where she said that what she said is not the subject of this. This is, like, what she said was just inane. People asking her when she's going to get married is violence. People being asked when they're going to get married is violence. That's retarded. But I'm not here to talk about that. What I'm actually on about today is the interviewer. Who the fuck is Jay Shetty? And why should anyone care? Because I heard that name in this news cycle about Emma Watson just talking her nonsense. I heard her name on a 1-to-1 ratio as I heard Jay Shetty. Who the fuck is this guy? So I decided to do a cursory look, and I find that anytime there is somebody who is, it's like I don't know who they are, but they're in the public light. Like, they're not a celebrity per se, but they are in that sphere, right? And so I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Like who the fuck is this guy? So he has a Wikipedia page. I'm not doing my screen thing. I'm just gonna read a little bit from this, and we're just gonna like deal with this as we see it, right? And I've read some of this before, so I know what I'm getting into. But okay, he's 38 years old. Fine. Education, alma mater, Queen Elizabeth School, City University of London. So he went City University of London. Okay. Occupations, podcast, it doesn't even say podcaster, internet personality, which is just long speak for influencer, which is not a job. It's just something. Influencer is kind of like diva. It's just something you are by virtue of the things that you do. And it's a misnomer, because I don't really think anybody sees somebody online doing something and goes, oh, well, I misspeak. I'm not like... Anyway, moving along. Fuck it. So, So this is where it starts. His career part of the Wikipedia article starts. In a 2008 interview, Shetty stated that at a 2006 event in France of the ISKCON Pandava Sena, the Hare Krishna group, he had undergone a massive transformation and become much more appreciative of the Hare Krishna movement. That's the first sentence on the career page of this guy. Nothing to do with podcasting, nothing to do with writing, nothing to do with his oh yeah, no, he was very moved by the Hare Krishna performance, whatever the hell they did. I'm not familiar with the Hare Krishna movement. I do know that they're barely big enough to be in a religion territory as opposed to being a cult. That's where they are. They're just big enough to be a religion and not a cult. Because that's roughly that's the rough difference between a religion and a cult. Is the size. There's a couple of other superficial features, but generally speaking, it's the size and how mainstream it is. In a business, where was it? There's a part. Okay, here. So fucking 2 paragraphs in, Shetty began his career. We had to get a fucking preamble. We had to get a fucking preamble about his experience with the Hare Krishna movement and how he went to an ashram in India and living a monk life. That's great. Who the fuck is this guy? Why is anybody supposed to care? Shetty began his career at Accenture. I don't know what that is. Here, real quick. Let me just hover over. Accenture is a multinational professional services company originating in the United States, headquartered in Dublin, that specializes in IT. Go figure. They're a staffing agency. They're a fucking staffing agency. Working on digital strategy as a social media coach for the company's executives. Oh, okay, so he worked for the staffing agency, not to help staff other people. Okay. Here we go. This is where it gets fun. In 2016, okay, broke away to become an independent content creator. His work, it doesn't say what he did, just says independent content creator. His work caught the attention of Ariana Huffington, who hired him to produce videos for Huffington Post about topics such as relationships. Shetty stopped working for Huffington Post, or for HuffPost, in early 2017, later releasing videos independently on Facebook and YouTube. By 2019, Shetty had over 1 million subscribers on YouTube and 20 million followers on Facebook. Somewhat commendable, especially within less than 2 years. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. In 2018, Shetty made appearances on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, as if that's an accomplishment. We all know what happened to her. She got Louis C.K. She went into exile for a year and came back with a comedy special a year and a half later talking about how, hey, you guys want to talk about what a cunt I am? So, and Ellen DeGeneres Show and Red Table Talk Show, hosted by Jada Pinkett Smith. You remember the one where she told her husband that she was fucking their son's best friend? Remember that? Okay, so I'm going to read this sentence again, and I'm going to read it in full without stopping, just so that everybody realizes just how wild this shit is. By the way, just below this, there is a picture of Joe Biden and Jay Shetty at the White House in 2023. That's telling. In 2018, Shetty made appearances on The Ellen DeGeneres Show and The Red Table Talk Show, hosted by Jada Pinkett Smith, on Facebook. A Facebook talk show. Okay. And became the, in quotes, personal spiritual advisor to Will Smith. Boy, didn't that go well. That's a career accolade right there. You fucking kidding me? You failed. You failed. Your project here went on to bitch slap Chris Rock in front of everyone and just right into the shitter. So if Jay Shetty ever advises anyone spiritually on, I don't know, fucking anything, remember, his first big project was Will Smith. That should have been a rap. That should have been a rap. We should have never heard the name Jay Shetty again after Will Smith decided to Will Smith. In August 2019, YouTuber Nicole Arbor criticized Shetty for posting quotes without proper attribution, leading him to edit 113 posts from his Instagram to add attributions. So he was probably taking from, like, lore wisdom and passing it off as his own. So there, you got Will Smith, you got his friendliness with Joe Biden, you got his taking shit without attribution. Shetty has conducted interviews with a number of public figures. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is his Andrew Tate phase right here. Jay Shetty Certification School. In 2020, Jay Shetty founded the Jay Shetty Certification School, an online learning platform to be becoming an accredited life coach. Oh my God. God! How is this different from Tate University? How is this different from Hustlers U? That's what it was. It was Hustlers U. He's hustling you. The guy was Will Smith's spiritual advisor, and he fucked that up, and then what does he do? Go on to found the fucking becoming an accredited life coach. It claims, here we go, that's important. It claims to provide a level 7 diploma, which is equivalent to a master's degree in the United Kingdom. So, here in America, we offer degrees in lesbian dance theory, and there's even that one university, I can do a reacts video to their stupid-ass degrees at some point, but there's even a fucking, you can make your own master. I majored in BIPOC filmmaking and lesbian representation in 20th century folk dance. I'm not kidding you. I'm not far off from that being an actual major that somebody pursued. So he's got this bullshit. A 2024 investigation by The Guardian found that the school made misleading and erroneous claims of being Ofqual regulated and in progression arrangements with the University of Chester, as well as several other UK universities. So he claimed it was acclaimed, corrected some of their claims. Following investigation, it corrected some of the claims. Marketing professor William Keep of the College of New Jersey likened the school's business model to a multi-level marketing scheme, as many students are encouraged to recoup the $7,400 tuition cost by starting their own training centers. So he started a scam tantamount to Hustlers University. And nobody's talking about this. Oh, no. There was an interview with Emma Watson. He's got notoriety. He's an author. He's a hack and a fraud. Moving on. Shetty is the co-founder of a video production company, Icon Media. Oh, wow, boy, isn't that humble. You know, since he started out as a monk in an ashram in India. Yeah, you know, oh, yeah. In 2021, Shetty and his wife, Radhi, launched Sama Tea, an adaptogenic brand inspired by Ayurveda, rebranded as Juni Tea. Probably you rebrand for a fucking reason. He is in the ownership group of Angel City, the National Women's Soccer League. Wow, go figure. He's part owner of the National Women's Soccer League. How's that going? Are you subsidized by the Men's Soccer League? Is that why you're in that? Because you get subsidized by... That's how it is with WNBA here in the States. I don't know, like, that's a soccer thing. That's probably very well overseas. He's a British national, so, like, very well could be the British version of our WNBA. Oh, and then it's got a whole 2 paragraphs on the books that he's released as an acclaimed author. My God. 8 Rules of Love. How to find it, keep it, and let it go. That sounds like The fucking Secret. Published by Simon & Schuster. Wow, they are really just dragging their name through the fucking mud. The book offered advice for people struggling with their relationships. Wow, that's unique right there, boys. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, right here, the first of its kind, a self-help book on relationships. He's got a recognition part of this YouTube, or this Wikipedia. I am so mad. I'm so mad. And a 2018 Streamy Award for health and wellness. In April 2019, Shetty was honored with the Outstanding Achievement Online Award at the Asian Awards. Anyone? The Asian Awards? It's just like... I fucking hate things so much. This is why I call this channel Culture at its lowest. This is low culture. In July... Okay, here's a recent thing. In July 2025, right around the Emma Watson interview, Shetty was named in Time Magazine's inaugural Time 100 Creators list, branded by the publication as the most as among the most 100 most influential digital voices. I've already banged my head on shit today, so I had to do it light. I've been asking, who the fuck is this guy? And apparently, I don't know who the fuck he is. Nobody knows who the fuck this guy is, and apparently he's among the most... See, you can't trust Time anything anymore. I see the fucking, the covers with Einstein and Hitler and all that shit now, and I'm like, this isn't an expose. This is for you guys to sell copies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Creator of what? Creator of what? What have you done? You've interviewed has-beens. You've written hacky self-help books. You have done nothing for culture but denigrate it. Will Smith's spiritual advisor? That should be your fucking headstone. That's your crowning achievement. Will Smith's spiritual advisor. Oh my god. I'm fucking shaking. This is infuriating. Oh, and get this! Get this! He lives in Los Angeles and he's a fucking vegan. There's 3 sentences. There are 3 sentences in his personal life thing bio, which, look, props to the guy for not letting too many personal details out to the public. Props to him for at least having the gall, the audacity to keep that under wraps. Because of everything else I've read. This is the 3 personal life sentences right here. Shetty lives in Los Angeles with his wife, Radhi Devlukia Shetty. Obviously a South Asian name. A little hard to pronounce. It's fine. No issue there. He follows a vegan diet. That's a 5 fucking word sentence that we just had to know. Dude, okay, you know the joke? You know the joke? You know how you spot a vegan in a crowd? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Even here! There's fucking 3 personal life facts about this fucker. And him being a vegan is one of them. Of course we find out he's a fucking vegan. They're the most obnoxious people. I've never even watched a full video of his. I'll be full disclosure. Never watched a full video. Just the snippets of the interviews that have gone viral. This is the last sentence, and I'm going to delve into this briefly. Shetty presided over the 2022 wedding of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Give me 1 second. Hold on. The pair had a widely publicized 18-month romance from 2002 to 2004 and were engaged to be married. After their breakup, they maintained a friendship. They rekindled their romantic relationship in early 2021 and got married in 2022. However, Lopez filed divorce 2 years later on August 20th, 2024. You cursed their fucking marriage. Case fucking closed.